I got a chance to go to Team Foundation Chicago and grapple with these guys, and it was awesome. And actually, I think these two actually might have fought before.
Like MMA, right?
I think so.
I believe so. Yeah, Ramy.
Ramy for sure. I don't know about
Ramy
Matt,
for
actually.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Lim is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu under Luis Claudio from LCCT. Ramy's is a blue belt, I believe. He's actually not a grappler so much.
No.
Here they go tying up. This is pretty good tie up. Man, you think these guys are both wrestlers, but no background in wrestling.
No.
They're tying up as if they've wrestled, trying to get some snap downs here. You know, I know Ramy loves those toe holds and those heel hooks and stuff like that, leg lock stuff. So I think he might go for something. Matt Lim is just a big individual, though. Like trying to get past that guy.
He's definitely has the size advantage.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Knee? No, he can't knee.
No, no knees,
Wrong
no
sport.
knees.
Wrong sport.
Not yet, not yet. Stay tuned, everybody. You see some knees in a minute. But that's what you probably see. You're like,
yeah.
man,
Usually
knee.
when they clinch, they always knee.
Throw that knee.
Yeah.
Or even elbows. Oh, he went for the guillotine there.
I'm surprised that they're both still standing on their feet.
I know, right?
I thought someone would take someone down.
Well, jiu-jitsu is a ground game, but you know that's when it all really goes down. Is when it hits the ground, and that's when the attacks start coming in. So it's not totally abnormal for them to stay standing for a lot of the match because neither of these guys want to get taken down. Oh, there's Matt Lim. He's going for a guillotine choke. He's got a deep guillotine, but you know you see that Ramy's got that leg. He's got that half guard in, so he's pretty good at keeping that control underneath the leg.
I was going to say props to Ramy for being like, he's probably 20, 30 pounds less.
Oh, absolutely.
He kept on his feet for a while.
Hell yeah. I was able to roll with Matt and stand up with him a little bit. Yeah. So he might have that experience from seeing a smaller guy trying to attack in different angles and whatnot. But yeah, he looks kind of stuck here. But I think what the format of this is, Nick Sim is the ref, and he's going to stand these guys up if there's no action because we want to see action here. We want to see submission attempts. And if it's just a pressure game like this, they're probably going to stand them up pretty soon, to be honest. But it looks like Ramy's fishing his hand in there.
How
He's
long
trying
are
to
the
build
rounds?
space. It depends on the weight. So if there's a 40-pound weight difference, they're 4-minute rounds. If there's not a 40-pound weight difference, it's a 7-minute round.
And do they do just one round?
Just one round.
Okay,
Yeah, submission only. So the only way you can win is by submitting your opponent. If they go the duration, both guys get knocked out.
Okay.
And so it's pretty much last man standing, essentially.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty cool concept. Battle Crew Grappling really did a good job at putting this together and everything. And the way they formatted it is different. It's unique. It's a special experience for grappling, definitely. I think this is what's going to grow the sport, like we talked about for Muay Thai.
Yeah.
You know, this stuff like this that differentiates the sport and it's going to really change it up. Oh man, he's got some good pressure on him, but I think they're going to stand him up. There we go. There we go. All right, so he's got that takedown. Now, he knows he can take him down, so I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Lim goes for another takedown.
No, they're just putting him back in the middle.
Oh, wow, okay. All right, we need to see some action here, though, man. They can't be staying inactive. You definitely want to stand him up if there's not a lot of activity. I mean, he's locking up that half guard. He's got the lockdown on his ankle, if you notice that. And that's pretty much all they're going right there. I see Ramy trying to fish that hand through. He's got his hand on his right hip or his left hip. And he's trying to push up, just create space, but
it's gonna be too hard. I think he's just at the size advantage is too much for him.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. But you know, that's why they should really stand this up. You know, it's like keep the action coming. You can tell he's starting to pass. Okay, he's on. He's got full mount. He's got the hooks in. This is where he's gonna go for this famous Kimura. Oh, I'm excited to see this. He's been talking about this shit all week. He's going for the Kimura. He's attacking it. You see his left hand fishing for it, and you see Ramy just trying to protect that arm. He's trying to keep that arm away from him as best he can. But Matt Lim is doing a really good job at staying heavy, keeping pressure. But Ramy has opportunities here, man. Every time Matt goes for that Kimura, he comes off of him a little bit. He relieves some of that top pressure, and you know he could really get that guy off of him with that little bit of extra. Oh, he's going for Americana. He's got the Americana. Looks like his hair's getting in the way. Jeez, those dreads. He's using his head to force that wrist down. Oh man, he's struggling. I think he's halfway there about. See Ramy just trying to belly down. At this point, he's just trying to get that wrist through, belly down, and not let him take that arm, really.
He's in a bad position.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
done.
bad. Yeah, he's
done.
got tapped. Americana finished by Matt Lim. Looks like he might have hurt him in his shoulder a little bit. Hopefully he's okay, man. Ramy's a great guy. Love the sportsmanship. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful thing. Couple of savages. Matt Lim will advance into the next round. Man, that was exciting. Good stuff to start this thing off. You know, he's talking about that Kimura a lot with me. He went for the Americana instead, though.
Yeah.
Switched it up.
Shit, I had Americana before I came, too. Starbucks.
Oh, shit.
2 Splendors.
Grande? Venti.
Yeah.
Grande.
I say medium.
Oh, come on, dude. You got to get in there. I'm surprised they didn't kick your ass out of there.
I can't do it.
No?
I can't do it.
Do they just look at you funny or what?
They try to argue with me. And they go, you mean Grande? I said, no, I said medium. We're in America. It's okay.
Damn, they probably give you the stank eye. But then they look at your big-ass beard, and they're like, this dude looks like they can kick my ass.
But they usually, like, mumble under their breath as they're walking like Grande.
Then they spell your name wrong on the
yeah,
thing,
or something. I don't care.
Who cares? All right, so this looks like now the Matt Lim is going to advance, and he's going to go up against Jerry Cepda. Jerry Cepda is a awesome grappler. He's been grappling for like over 18 years, I think.
Really?
Yeah, he's been grappling for a long 17 years on the mat. He's a brown belt under Romero Mota, alongside his brother. I'm sorry, his cousin Elias, who is also on the same team. They're a cousin team as well as Ramy, who just got eliminated. But yeah, this guy's awesome. He's actually got his own salsa company. It's called Yayo Salsa.
Really?
Stuff's freaking awesome.
So,
actually, he's probably going to be mad at me for saying that. It's Yayo Salsa.
So
not like the white powder, you know?
So they don't have weight limits.
No, yeah, so this is going to be a 4-minute match because I'm pretty sure there's about a 40-pound difference between these guys.
Yeah, I mean.
So this will be a shorter match, but this is going to be good. I'm excited to see. I've rolled with Jerry. He's very aggressive, and he attacks kind of the same way Matt does for the upper body attacks, the Kimura, Americana, cross-body armbar and stuff like that. So, you know, he's got big enough limbs to deal with here, so I think he might be able to snack something. And just having that years of experience, 17 years on the mat. All right, looks like Matt's having a hard time passing his guard. Jerry pulled guard right off the bat, so he's kind of putting himself in a good position. Getting taken down in a format like this isn't the end of the world. It's actually an advantage in some sense because the guy on top's like, yeah, I took him down, but the guy on bottom still has so many submission opportunities to try to
It's a good move by LCCT putting the biggest guy in first. I think he's going to really wear on these guys.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Even if Jerry does come out with the win here, he's going to be exhausted.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And they only have about a minute rest in between these matches.
Yeah.
So, you know, Matt, as you saw, he just won, and he only had about a minute break to recover. But that's what makes it so interesting, you know. It's crazy.
I like it.
Yeah, it's different. It's different than your traditional, you know, jiu-jitsu tournament fight, super fight format, essentially. But it looks like Jerry's doing a good job of keeping that butterfly guard. He's not letting him pass. He's controlling the pace. Even though that big dude Matt is just on top.
I think it's just going to end up in the draw because I think with that much experience, I think you kind of figure it out. Even though you're facing a bigger opponent, just figure out. You know, it's like you ain't gonna do nothing to me.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely.
Now I might be here, but you ain't gonna get nothing.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on in his mind right now, to be honest.
Well, he did pass. He's on the side control.
He's got the half guard. He's got the half guard. He's not quite inside. He's getting there, but I don't know. I don't think Jerry's gonna let him get past that half. He's got a solid half guard from my experience rolling with them. Oh, there it is. There's the pass.
I called it. I predicted the future.
You called it. Man, you're time traveling or something, man.
That's right.
Jeez. So he's got side now, and that's going to be dominating right there. There's nothing more demoralizing than getting your guard passed like that. It really does take the wind out of you. But again, in this format with submission only, he's still got a good fighting chance here. Especially like you said, with all that experience. Looks like Matt's trying to get him on his side. There's a lot of different submission attacks he can get from the side. And Jerry's goal here is to try to stay flat on his back.
He's just big. Oh, he's got it. He's going to throw him over.
Yeah, he's got the arm triangle, it looks like. But see, Jerry's doing a really good job of defending. Again, that experience is showing right now.
He's just trying to throw his legs over.
Yeah, pretty much. He's got a tripod, so he's got to stand on his head, tripod up, bring his hips up real high, and he might have a chance to knee on belly and jump over. Oh, there it is. Back in the guard. Butterfly guard. So he did a good job of defending that.
So if they both draw right now, then they're both
out.
They're both out.
Eliminated.
And then the next guy.
Exactly. So that's exactly what might happen in this next turnout. Because like you said, that experience, he's not letting this guy tap him. And Matt's just so big, you know, it's going to take a lot of work to get that guy's limbs to bend the way you want them to. So it's going to be a really hard challenge for Jerry to land a submission. But like I said, man, he attacks hard. When he has something, he goes 100%. And I felt it. He had this crossbody armbar on me a couple weeks ago, and he just flattened me out and got his full body pressure on my face. And at that point, you're going to tap. Your arm's getting bent in the wrong direction, and your face is getting smashed. Oh, there we go. Stand it up. Nice. Good. That's awesome. All right, here comes some action now. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Jerry goes for some kind of pulling his guard, or even like a flying armbar, flying triangle, like stuff like that right there. Getting back on the ground. You know, he's comfortable there. That's where he wants to be, essentially. That butterfly guard is dangerous. There's a lot of different attacks you got from there. You got the guillotine. You got sweeps that lead to the guillotine. The guillotine you can transition into the darce. But it looks like Matt's doing a really good job of keeping active. Yeah, he's passing his guard, no problem.
It's just that size.
It really is. The length of his legs alone. Yeah. You know, it's just hard to keep those.
He's got to be 40, 50 pounds, I would say.
Easily.
Yeah, he's big.
I think he weighed in last night at 205.
What did he?
Something like that. Yeah, 215 maybe.
Oh,
there goes the mount.
Oh.
He's got that head and arm triangle again. I think he's going to finish it here.
I think it's over.
He's got the darce lock up. I don't know, though. He's not creating enough pressure. He's got to get perpendicular with Jerry to really get that tight. And Jerry's doing a good job of defending it. Yeah, he's trying to finish it from the mount. Wow. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Like I said, Jerry's got that arm in there. He's just escaped the arm. It's free now. If he can get it across his face like he's working at, no, it's back in.
Kind of let him out, though.
Yeah, but he's working that elbow. He's trying to get that elbow back.
He's just so strong. It's like he can't even.
You can tell the strength difference. He pulls that elbow, and he has no fighting chance to get it back.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's smaller, so he fits his limbs into those tight spaces a little easier, I think. And I think that's what's kind of saving him here.
He's got him wrapped up like a pretzel, right?
Yeah, pretty much. He's got to be careful crossing his legs under there, though. There's a couple submissions that he can get from that spot. You know, and Jerry's just probably exhausted at this point, man. Jeez, with that heavy dude on top of you, just pressure all day. And that's no light pressure, man. That's heavy pressure. He's got his hips driving into his belly, essentially, chest. So, yeah, he's got to get out of that position. He needs to make something happen here. Or Matt's he's gonna finish here if he doesn't make a move. Oh, yep, there it is. There's that side control. He's got the head and arm choke. He's going for something here. Looks like an arm triangle. There it is. Oh, he's back up. He's back up. He's going for a single leg. He's gonna take that leg, but he's got the guillotine choke. Oh, okay. They're gonna move him back center probably. Hopefully they stand him up here.
Nah.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Get him up. Get him up. You got Nick Simmons there, man. He's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
You know him closely too, like Matt?
Of course.
Or Mike, I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Cool,
They're brothers, you know.
He's
been over. He
sparred.
Right? Yeah, he fought in the TBAs and stuff like that. Great guy.
Yeah,
the Sim brothers are awesome.
Hell yeah.
Nothing but respect for those guys.
Hell yeah, and I love the way Mike runs his class, man.
Yeah, he does.
It was awesome to get that experience. All right, well there he goes again, passing that guard, but he's rolling over. Looks like they're about to stand up again, I think. Yep, there it is. Get up, get up. Oh man. 10 seconds left here. He's going for attacks. They got to get something or they're both out. He's going for it. He's going for it. He's got the side control. He might go for that Killer Kimura again. I think that's what he's looking at. But that arm is being tucked away. I don't think he has a good chance of getting that Kimura as of yet. And, you know, Jerry knows this. I'm sure he's watched the podcast and the interviews we've done with him. And he made it very clear that that's what he's going for. All right, that's the match.
I really think Jerry should win that because he put up a hell of a fight.
For his size, too, to have to go up against someone like that. But, you know,